as per usual, we're making a little video, and this one will be a video that is about English accents, and this is the first accent that you'll be hearing, and this accent is basically considered a standard English accent, which is what you would be likely to find basically anywhere in England. And the second accent that we're going to try and do here is, drumroll, 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 it's Cockney, yeah! So, this guy, he tried to sell me like a packet of cigarettes, and he really looked like he was from a fucking shithole, you know? He's like from a fucking shithole somewhere in London. He was trying to sell me a packet of cigarettes, and of course, because you know, I don't smoke, so he tried to sell me this packet of cigarettes, and I told him, no mate, I'm not buying these cigarettes off you. I don't want cigarettes. I don't smoke. So, alright, he said, but I'm actually from Liverpool, and in Liverpool we smoke everything. So in Liverpool you have to look behind you, because everybody is smoking in Liverpool, because it's the big city of culture, you know, big city of Liverpool. It's great, you know. We have the Beatles and we have everything in Liverpool. So just walked by and I saw these people arguing on the street, and I heard them talking about all these cigarettes, and I thought it was terrible, you know, because in Scotland, whenever you see somebody smoking, the first thing you do is you just take a bottle of water and you throw it on them, because if you see that somebody's smoking, you assume that they're on fire, so you have to get out your water bottle and get like a hose or something, and just or throw them in the swimming pool or something. We're not exactly sure how we do that, but you have to. That's the thing. And in Ireland, everything's just burned down to the ground. Every time you see somebody smoking, you can't smoke. It's impossible in Ireland to smoke. You don't want to smoke in Ireland. If you smoke in Ireland, they'll think there's a war going on or something, and it's just, you know, smoking is just not done. Listen, I think you need help. I think you need help to quit your addiction to smoking, because in Wales we have so much green areas that if you smoke, you will burn all our lovely green pastures with all the sheep on it. In Australia, we don't want people to smoke, because in Australia there's always the risk of forest fires, you know. So whenever we have a barbie outside, and we don't put shrimp on it, because we don't like shrimp. I mean, I don't like shrimp. Maybe all the other Australians do, but I don't like shrimp. So in that case, then you just put on some meat in the barbie, but you have to make sure that the fire doesn't spread, because in Australia, if you spread the fire, especially in summer, then everything will burn. You'll burn the whole country to the ground, basically. And of course, in Australia, we are very, very conservative and very, very protective of all our nature. So, of course, it's impossible, because in Australia, you want to preserve all the things, all the great things that Australian natures give you. I mean, it can't be that you can't just have your little holiday in the outback, you know. That's just impossible. You just don't want that. So, in Australia, we try to preserve it. In New Zealand, we try to preserve it as well. But in New Zealand we have other issues to deal with, because in New Zealand it's a little bit colder than in Australia, but of course in New Zealand we prefer fashion chaps, of course, to the barbie. So we eat slightly different things in New Zealand. And in South Africa, we just try to avoid all these things, so we don't kill the lions, you know. And in America, I mean, what you have to do is, you have to follow the rules and the regulations that are stipulated in all the all the signs, because we have specific signs just to warn against forest fires, and we have like an alarm system that covers it because you really can't smoke outdoors in a forest. That's really just not allowed. It's not good for the environment. Some people just we really 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 want to protect all our national parks. It's kind of a thing that we do here in the United States. So that's what I want to do. Well, I'm from Texas and I couldn't give a rat's ass less about all your damn regulations and your rules. I just want to have my barbecue and drink my beer outside on my porch.
Well, in Canada, we don't talk about fire a lot because in Canada, the thing with fires is that it a lot of here around you want a fire because it's so cold here. So because it's so cold most of the time, then a fire is kind of what you want just to keep warm. You know, you want to have like the hearth blazing, and then you can have a little fire, and you can all sit around the heating, and make yourself comfortable in our cold Canadian winters. That's kind of the goal of being in Canada. But it is in the France, we do things differently. I mean, if you are an artist, smoking is part of the culture. That is what we do in the France. We smoke a little bit and we eat our baguette. So it is normal. I mean, if you are an artist and you do not smoke, you are not a real French person. So what can I say? It is normal for us to have a little bit of smoke everywhere, and but maybe they're trying to go and ban the smoke from all the cafes, especially in for our northern neighbors in Belgium. They try to ban all the smoking from the cafes, but it is not possible because everybody needs to smoke. Apparently, we're all artists. What can I say? It is normal, and I am very very happy that you do not smoke. I'm very very happy that you do not smoke because in Spain it is forbidden. But what about all my cigarettes? I want my cigarettes with my pasta. I must have my cigarettes with my pasta and my sauce. It must be. I cannot be alone without all my cigarettes. Yes, but in the Netherlands you cannot smoke in the restaurants and not in the bars also. It is not a very good idea to smoke here. So we do not want you to smoke. You cannot smoke in public places. You must smoke in the premises of your own home. That is how we do it here in the Netherlands, and I think they do it also in other countries. Yes, yes. In Germany, the rules for smoking are very strict because in Germany we recognize that smoking does not have any health benefits whatsoever. So maybe it is a good idea if you stop smoking so much and do something else, like go into a naked sauna or do something interesting with mathematics. In Sweden, smoking is forbidden. In Sweden, you cannot smoke because all the forests will burn down to the ground if you smoke in Sweden. And in Iceland, the volcanoes do all the smoking for us, and then the roads are closed, so we have nothing to do. So we must smoke a little bit because we must have our agreement with our national heritage of the volcanoes. So that is why some Icelanders smoke. And also, Reykjavik is called Smoky City. That is kind of the translation. So, it is a bit of culture, but of course we recognize that it is not good for our health, so most Icelanders don't smoke anymore. But still, there's always the volcano if you want to see the smoke. And things will burn down and there will be lava, but this is normal in Iceland. It is not the end of the world, so what can we do? in Finland, it is in Finland we talk a lot about smoking, but we do not smoke. We drink coffee. That is what we do in Finland. We drink coffee. Hello, I am from Russia. My name is Dmitry and I smoke every day. I'm like a chain smoker. It's bad, but I smoke because all friends smoke and all friends drink, so I must also smoke and drink to be with my friends Mikhail and Pyotr. So smoking, drinking is part of national culture, and also I am a bit agitated because situation in Russia is not so good with current president. So I must keep sane by smoking in a way. Maybe you not understand, but maybe you will understand if I explain it like this. Maybe not. What can I say? Well, I am Viv from Israel, and I think that smoking is a very bad idea. Smoking is a very bad idea. That is what I think. That is what a lot of people think in Israel. So maybe do not smoke. Hello, my name is Okechukwu, and I am from Nigeria. Maybe if we stop all the smoking, then maybe my country will be a better place. But for that, we also need to stop the corruption in Nigeria. So, please, help us. Yes. I am from India. My name is Harshan. I am from India. And in India, smoking is not forbidden. But maybe we should smoke less. Because there's a lot of pollution in India and the smoking does not help. Hello, I am from China and smoking is not good for you. Yes? So you should probably not smoke. Hello, my name is Fukushima and I am a radiation expert. And I say that you should not smoke in Japan. In Nepal, smoking in public places is forbidden.